Okay, so let's talk about the 2026 Winter Olympics, because based on their opening game against Latvia, the US men's hockey team is already sending a pretty clear message. And honestly, this game was a huge statement about what they're capable of.
And yeah, that message came through loud and clear right here on the scoreboard. A dominant 5-1 victory to kick things off. That is a huge win to start your Olympic run, no question about it.
But you know how it is, right? In a game like this, the final score, that's just the headline. The real story, the one with all the drama and the crazy momentum swings, well, you gotta dig a little deeper for that.
And wow, this story kicks off with one of the absolute weirdest first periods I've seen in a long time. It was a total emotional roller coaster, especially if you're an American fan.
So it all starts here. We're less than 6 minutes in and boom! Team USA scores. The goal horn is blaring, Freebird is blasting through the arena, the crowd is going nuts. I mean, it is the perfect start for the Americans.
Well, or so we thought. Latvia throws the challenge flag, the refs go take a look, and nope, the goal is waved off, the music just dies, the point comes right off the board, an absolute momentum killer.
And then, you are not going to believe this, it happened again. The US scores, the song plays, and another coach's challenge just wipes it right off the board. Twice, in one period. Can you imagine? The frustration in that building was just, you could feel it.
So after all that chaos, after getting 2 goals taken away, Team USA looks up at the scoreboard and finds themselves right back where they started. Latvia actually capitalized on all that confusion, and at the end of this totally bizarre first period, the score is all knotted up at 1 apiece. But you know, something must have happened in that locker room during the first intermission, because that frustration, it seems like it just turned into pure fuel. The Americans came out for that second period and just decided, you know what, we are not going to be denied again. And this right here, this tells you everything you need to know about what happened next. Just look at the shots on goal, 38-18. For the rest of the game, it was a complete tidal wave of pressure. They barely let Latvia even touch the puck. Just total, complete control. So how'd they do it? Well, according to winger Jake Wenzel, the answer is simple: depth. He said, "We believe in the depth we have. There's good players on every line." And that was the whole key, right? It wasn't just one line carrying the team. It was wave after wave of elite NHL talent coming over the boards in a relentless attack that Latvia just could not handle.
And that depth, oh man, it produced a moment of pure magic. A play so good was like watching the Harlem Globetrotters on ice. Just listen to this. Jack Hughes starts it, passes to his brother Quinn, who sends a laser across to Matthew Tkachuk, who gives it right back to Jack, who then finds Brock Nelson waiting right on the doorstep for an easy tap-in. I mean, come on, just absolutely breathtaking stuff.
You know a goal is good when even the opposing goalie, Elvis Merzlikins, basically just admits defeat. He knew he was beaten. He said he was just left completely helpless, that it's hard to save something like that. It was simply an unstoppable goal.
And the image after that goal went in, it was really something. Merzlikins just sat there, in his crease, head down, buried in his lap. It was this quiet, powerful picture of total defeat. A real glimpse of the human cost of facing such an overwhelming offensive force.
And what's really amazing is that the force that caused that moment wasn't about one single superstar. It was about everyone contributing. 4 different players, Quinn Hughes, Jack Eichel, Matthew Tkachuk, and Jack Hughes. They all had 2 assists each. That's 8 assists from just 4 guys. It perfectly illustrates that incredible team depth we're talking about.
Brady Tkachuk really hammered that point home. He said you could just see the buy-in from every single line. It wasn't just about raw talent. It was about chemistry and a total commitment to playing as one cohesive unit.
All right, so where do they go from here? The opening statement has been made, but hey, the tournament is just getting started. They've got Denmark coming up on Saturday, then a quick turnaround against Germany on Sunday to wrap up the preliminary round.
Which of course leaves us with the big question. After shaking off that bizarre start to put on an absolute clinic of offense and team play, you just have to wonder, with this much talent, this much depth, and this much buy-in, is this American team just too deep, too talented, and too dialed in to be stopped? Time will tell.